Hello friends, let's start with the introduction to WinForms. Today in this session, we are going to take a look on the WinForms. It means how to start a project, what are the different controls, what are the different properties and all. Okay, basically this WinForms is going to be used for the Windows desktop applications. So let's start for building the Windows application. So let's go to the file, new, and then solution. Okay. Now let's select the particular folder. Now let's give the name Introduction to WinForm. Okay. Now here click on this Windows application and then select here Windows application. Okay. Now create. Okay. Now here we'll get the mainform.cs file. So first we'll see the project tab here. In this project tab we'll have the our introduction underscore WinForm solution. Under this WinForm solution we'll have the bundles. In this bundle we'll have the two different programs files with a .cs file. In this program.cs, here we are free to write our C# code, that is object oriented concepts which we have already learned. Okay. So now here the execution will begin from this main. Where application dot enable visual styles, it is going to visible the different form styles, and now here application dot set compatible text rendering default means for the forms where to render and all, and now here run. This application is going to run this main form. So now this main form, what is main form? Let's see this main form. This main form.cs is our main form which allows us to write or to place the different control on the forms. Now this one is the source code. Here we'll have this design tab also. Now click on the design tab, we'll get the intro underscore WinForm. This is our first form. Now let's see the different controls. To see these different controls, click on this tools button. This tool will have the different tabs again. Now Windows Forms, data, component, printing, custom components and pointers. Okay. Now we'll see this Windows Forms. In these Windows Forms, we'll have the different controls like button, checkbox, label, text box, checklist box, date time picker, group box. Okay. There will be the n number of controls are there. So now it's depend on the programmer what kind of program he is going to write. Okay. Now let's see how to use these controls. Now let's consider I'm going to use the first label. So just select that label and drag and drop on the form. Okay. Now this is our label 1. This one is the by default name given to this control. Okay. Now let's see the different properties of this label. To see the different properties of the label, just look at the right hand side, that is nothing, the properties window. In this properties we'll have the different properties for each control. Okay. Now let's see. Now here the text property. This text property allows us to change the text of this label. Now we'll say enter name. Okay. Now this becomes the enter name. There will be the different controls like back color of this label. Okay. Border style, cursor, font, forecolor. If you are going to place any image, then again here image, then image alignment. Okay. There will be the n number of properties for this one. Okay. So basically the name of this label is label 1. This one is the very important properties for the all the controls. Okay, let's see the another one. Okay, now let's place this text box here. Okay, now just drag and drop this text and it is going to align. Just select this particular control and will check. It will give you the alignment also. Okay, so in this way you are going to align. So now again click on this text box and select the, let's see the different properties. Okay, again this text box have the different properties like back color, border style, font, forecolor and all. Okay, the most important one is what? The name of this text box. Like the name of this text box is text box 1. Okay, so whatever operations we are going to perform on this text is going to be handled by this name text box 1. Okay, if you want to change, then we can do that also. Like enter name text. Okay, so this is the name of our text box. Okay, let's see if I want to add a button here. Okay, so now this is the button again. This button again have the properties like here the by default caption for this button is button 1. So we can simply change this by using text by selecting this text one. Okay, now here we can call it as a submit. Okay, and now here again the name of this button is button 1. If you want to keep it as button 1, then okay. If you want to change submit button, then you can have to change. Okay, now why these properties are so important? Let's see. Now I want to print the data whatever we have entered into this text box on the message box. Okay, what happen when we'll run this code? Okay, to run this particular form, let's click on this run and compile. So now here it is going to give us a output as this enter name. Okay, now let's say if I'll enter something like Ganesh and I want to click on the submit. So at that time it should display one pop-up message where it is going to display this particular name. Okay, let's see how it is possible. Okay, so to perform this operation, what we need to do? So now here when we'll click on this button, at that time we need to display the message box, right? For that reason we need to use the different events, that is nothing but the click event. Okay, now to perform the click event, just double click on this button, it will give us this option. Okay, now let's say what we are going to do. I just want to print the message dot show. So what we are going to show, I want to display the data from this text. Okay, so what is the name of this text? What name you have? Enter name text. Okay, so now enter name text dot text. Okay, so means what? This particular operation or particular line is going to take the data or text from this particular text and it is going to display on the message box. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see Shri Ganesh and submit. Okay, let's see Shri Ganesh. It is going to display that text data on the message box. Okay, so in this way we are going to perform the different operations. So let's switch to the design tab and let's see the form. Even this form has a different properties. Okay, now let's see this main form system.windows.forms has these properties. Okay, so now to select the different properties of this form, what we need to do, just click on this form and check the different controls, properties here. Now here back color, so background image, all the different types of properties are listed here. So the name of this form is main form. Okay, we have not edited. This is a by default name given to this one. So now this text is what? Intro underscore Winform. This is the intro to the Winform. So what we can do? It's a start page actually, like a start form. Okay. So now let's see. Here it's a start form. This is the text for this form, and now this one is the name for this form. These are the two different properties. Okay, so be careful while changing the name of the controls. Okay, so this one is the basic introduction for this Winform. So we'll stop here and let's see the another programs in the next session. Okay, thank you.